That's D. And that's Q.
There you go. You've got DJQ in the house.
Yes,
Indeed.
Yes.
So yeah, we just need to. Here we go. We've got some music in the background. That's all good. So yeah, go on. We're just having a little chat, talking about music. So what was the first dance music record you bought then?
The first dance music record. Let me think.
In what year would that have been?
I think it was Gabriel track. Doom, doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom, doom. I can't remember when I bought it. I remember hearing it on a CD and then just thinking I need the track, so I just bought the vinyl, even though I never had decks or anything.
Yeah.
That's just.
So you just took the record home? And
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nice. And that's Huddersfield, yeah?
Yeah, Huddersfield.
So what was the record shop? How many record shops did you have back in the day?
One record shop.
Only one?
Sadly, it's closed now. It was called Fourth Wave Records. That's where I used to get all my records from, all my tape packs, and that's where I grew up, man. That record shop.
And that was just strictly garage? Was that drum and bass as well and all
it
that?
was predominantly house, but they had a garage section, a hip hop section. But the garage section was good because we had Andy J from Seven Wonders. He was running that. So it was good, man.
Safe, wicked. So go on. I don't know too much about bassline. I'm a massive fan, but how did it kind of come about, like properly start, like, and how long you been into it and all that?
Right.
Jazz?
Bassline started before I got involved with it.
Right.
It was from like house and garage, and it just molded into 4/4 garage, and then just from there. And then there was a club in Sheffield called Niche.
Yeah.
I used to play like old house classics and dance classics. Then just predominantly.
So you were like a resident Niche before, well, while it wasn't really a bassline
not
club?
the original Niche.
Yeah,
the original
okay,
niche
right.
On Sydney Street, that was like where everything just.
Yeah, where it all kicked off.
Yeah, that's where it all kicked off, and then that closed down, and it moved to Limit, and it moved to Vibe, which is now called Niche.
But how did like the sounds in bassline go from being just straight 4/4 garage to being bassline house? Like
I got involved. That's why.
There you go. You
brought the dark side.
There you go. Yeah, brought the dark side.
You know what? I won't say that I brought the dark sound to
sure.
bassline, but certain tracks of mine, people said, that was what brought the dark vibe. But for me, the dark vibe started when DJ Oz and Tombstone came out with Reproduction.
Right. Okay.
That's when the sound just took a different direction.
Right. Yeah. And then it all kind of kicked off from there.
That was just before everyone caught onto it as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Brilliant. And then, how far from then, since you made the first ones, did you kind of actually come out? Like, actually, not when you made it, but when it actually came out and you had the video and the whole thing.
All right. The first bassline track of mine that I heard on an actual bassline CD was 2004.
Yeah.
You What came out 2008.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So yeah. So and when did your yellow? You know, you did that yellow one. It was like a yellow cover. And it was like,
that was Dirty Dubs. That came out 2007.
Yeah. That's the first one I got.
Or it might have been 2006. Actually.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Yeah. Doesn't seem that long ago, but 6 years ago.
It does.
It does. Yeah. It does for you.
It does. I'm getting a bit old now.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Cool. So obviously, like bassline got massive. Dipped off the radar a little bit. You've been doing your thing. I was amazed. I read an interview with you in the Independent yesterday saying that you've been doing your one extra show since 2004.
Yeah, I've been there since 2004, putting the graph, travelling from Huddersfield to London.
Every week.
Every week, man.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, when you were doing it back in 2004, were you playing like bassline, like bassline that we know as bassline now? Was that like garage and then turned into bassline later on? Were you like UKG?
I was playing garage. A lot of the stuff that I was making.
Yeah.
I was classing as garage, but in Niche, everyone was classing it as bassline and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. So like you got involved in one extra, just purely for your garage, and then you took it from there into bassline.
What happened
and the
actually
whole
is
thing,
I started producing, DJing. I sent Richard Vive a few tracks. He used to play them week in, week out, and then he just invited me on the show for a guest mix. And then after that, I just made a few contacts at one extra and
smashed it from there. Yeah, wicked, cool. All right, so obviously, kind of the whole world of bass music. Oh, actually, sorry. If that rings again, do you mind answering it? Because you'll be outside. Sorry.
Is your phone ringing?
Yeah. Don't turn your phone off. So obviously you've got it's kind of got huge and everything, and it's kind of been doing its thing ever since then. And obviously there was a lot of interest in it when You What came out and the whole thing. So then, do you think? You've just released the All Junglist EP, which has got really, really great response.
Yeah, I'm surprised at the response, actually.
Yeah. Do you think that's because of the whole bass music scene? Like, people are obviously looking to the UK with lots of bass styles and music. You obviously seem quite interested in that. Obviously, going back to the Article Independent, you kind of mentioned that.
Nah, I like the way that the UK music scene is at the moment, because a lot of genres are mixing with each other and everyone's playing a lot of different stuff in the sets, and it's all working, man.
Yeah.
That's
So would you still class yourself a bassline DJ, or did you ever class yourself a bassline DJ?
Nah, of course I did, because week in, week out, I was playing in niche. I was doing bassline CDs, releasing bassline tracks in bassline sections of record shops. So I still am a bassline DJ, repping.
Yeah,
man.
So if you're dropping like, I don't know, a Night Slugs track or a Swan 81 track, or I don't know, that's all I've heard you do, like Double Dutch, you've been playing his stuff. I mean, do you class that as bassline, but just like different kinds of bassline, or
nah,
do you?
I don't class that as bassline, but the way the clubbing scene is now, I could play those tracks in a bassline club and they would go off.
Totally.
Stuff.
Yes, same as I guess when people playing dubstep and they're dropping bassline tracks or dropping old UKG tunes and dropping bassline. Yeah, great, cool. All right, so then apart from the All Junglist EP, which is out today, out now, with a great video. Do you like the video?
Yeah, I love the video. The only thing I wish, happened is that I was in the video.
Yeah, I know. It looked like a good party, didn't it?
Yeah, man. Why didn't I get invited?
I know, I didn't get invited either. They just did it. They didn't invite
Where
us.
was my invite?
Where's my invite? But, all right, Brand New Coke, that's the big one, isn't it? I mean, All Junglist is massive, but, I mean, let's face it, Brand New Coke's the one that's been getting properly
an interesting one,
through.
because it was an experiment.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, it was an experiment.
Yeah.
Turned out all right, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, outcome. I mean, you're getting a lot of people playing that tune. I hear it everywhere. So it's good, isn't it? So what's happening with that then? Is that going to come out?
Yeah, that's coming out on Local Action. Limited vinyl release only. Red vinyl, heavyweight red vinyl.
Yeah, brilliant. Just vinyl only,
Collector's item.
Yeah? You still got a lot of vinyl? Have you sold it all? Or?
Yeah, I've got loads, man.
Yeah?
Just a couple of weeks ago on the show, I did a vinyl only mix.
Right.
I try to do them as regular as I can.
Wicked. So how many records did you say you got?
Wow, I've got some of my mum's house, my grandma's, my flat, just records everywhere, man.
So, like, I don't know, like, how many of these spaces would you have?
Well, at the moment, I've got a full room at my mum's dedicated to records.
Full room of your mum's, yeah?
A full room at my grandma's dedicated to records. And like a wardrobe dedicated at my...
Yeah, if you need a garage DJ, you go to DJQ.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, standard. Right, cool. Brilliant. So, all right, so that's quite interesting that you're doing... I don't know, well, not interesting, but it's quite cool. You're doing your stuff now with Local Action, Unknown to the Unknown. That's, kind of slightly out of, the straight up baseline thing, but you've also got...
That's one of the aims as well. This year, to just step outside of what people normally know me for and just come with something different.
You've had some amazing guests on the show as well, haven't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So who's been the highlights apart from, like, the Todd Edwards?
Highlights
and,
for me,
the big ones?
Todd Edwards, because I'm a fan, man.
Yeah.
Todd, I'm your number one fan.
No, I'm the number one fan. Go on. Oh, yeah, Tim's the number one fan.
You can come in, I'll cook you up.
Go on then. So have you had like, you've done stuff with Boy Better Know, have you had them on the show?
I haven't actually,
Yeah.
Keep meaning to get JME on the show.
For a tropical special, yeah.
Yeah, man. We need to sort that out, actually.
Yeah. Did he get to number one in the iTunes in the end?
I think he reached number 41, which is
it's pretty
tremendous.
Good. Yeah.
Really tremendous effort, man.
Yeah, great, cool.
An independent record as well.
All right, so then you kind of done the stuff outside of your usual circles, but you got your mixtape, MC Bones.
Yeah, that's coming out. We recently linked up with a new management team, the Hub Entertainment.
Yeah.
And we're working with them to just take over the world, basically.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Covering it from all angles. Me and Bones are going to be working on a mix CD that's coming out covering all genres.
So is that vocal stuff? Like, is he vocaling every single tune? Or?
Nah, it's going to be like me, ultimate party mix, you could call it.
Yeah, cool. Right. Cool, nice.
Ultimate party mix.
Wicked, cool.
If you name a track, it'll be on there.
Yeah? All right, Double Dutch Believe.
Yeah, that'll be on there.
Brilliant, there you go. And DJQ All Junglist?
Yeah, that'll be on there.
Getting my PRS royalty statement written. What else we got? No. All right, cool. So what are you playing tonight? You just dropped the DJQ Enters the Unknown, which is a CD of all your own productions.
Yeah, tonight
really
I'm
cool.
going to be playing bass music. Big, dirty bass music.
Nice. Okay, cool. We'll let you get into it then. Safe.
All right, cool.